So I was really excited to be asked to design the next Guernsey, and it's a really cool follow-on story. The first one was representing the area of Hawthorn, and so we worked with traditional owner groups, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, to represent the local area. And so I guess the next story is about the players themselves, now that they have joined together on the land of the Wurundjeri. I wanted to try and capture, I guess, their different journeys and to create individual motifs that represented each of the boys.
So this represents obviously at the night time is the sky, which is black. The yellow is obviously the sun, and the red is the desert sand, and that represents the flag. And like I guess with anyone's flag, it's proud to see it wherever you go, and especially in footy games and you see people waving around, it's pretty proud and makes you happy.
This is my design that Jirra's been working on, doing a little bit of touches from her side, especially with the browns, the whites and the blacks.
Okay.
It just triggers memories from watching my father do all these paintings. That's why I get getting tingles talking about it, just because I love the earthy colours, and that reminds me of going out home, going out roo hunting. These are people sitting down. Those are the heads of the people. On my tattoo on my chest, I have this, but it's 4. See, we now have got 5 that represent the 5 Indigenous boys at the Hawthorn Football Club.
The players are the ones that the fans want to know about. You know, they're everyone's heroes, and so for the fans to be able to get an insight into their life outside of football and their cultural identities, I think that's really important.
So I've got some turtles tattooed on my back, which I got last year, and a lot of my tattoos mean a lot to me, and it definitely hurt, but in the long run, it's worth it.
You know, whenever I see you boys play, there's that many Aboriginal flags, down by the goalposts and stuff. That must be amazing to see.
Yeah, definitely. It's good seeing it in the crowd and stuff, seeing the flag waving around.
Yeah.
And all the family's pretty proud, and definitely my mum is. She's been a big part of it. She's been lucky enough to have two boys playing in the AFL.
I think it's essential for people to understand what an important role that culture and connection to culture and community and country plays in the lives of these men.
The spears mean that we're hunters, we're warriors. In the middle is a home, the campsite, and it also represents the Hawthorn Football Club as home in the middle.
We're 2 weeks off a year from when we started, so we went through that process of having conversations, creating drafts, you guys giving a bit of feedback and guidance. So in your design here, we've got the water hole and the kangaroo tracks, and all the animals kind of gathering at the water hole for the hunting.
Yeah, that's great. I like the design, and obviously gave you an idea and you went away and came back with that, and it was perfect. So I've also liked the other guys' designs and obviously how they all connect as well.
So what's it going to be like when you run out on that field and all of your teammates are wearing a story that represents you, that represents your culture? How do you reckon that's going to feel?
I think it's going to feel pretty amazing, I think. Definitely the family as well will be pretty excited in seeing that. So it's going to be really cool, I think, running out in the oval and along with other boys as well with their designs on there too. It's going to be unreal.
It's exciting to be able to put it onto a jumper, and for millions of eyes to be able to see it at the one time and showcase it off. It's exciting.